Hey everyone, welcome to Unbiased Media. So there is a pretty rich and funny story in the music industry right now, and that story is about the band, or formerly known band as Lady Antebellum, who have recently changed their name to Lady A because of the offense that their name Antebellum caused, I guess, to some of its listeners. However, I guess they didn't do their research before they decided to change their name to Lady A. And apparently there's a blues singer out of Seattle, and her name is Anita White, and apparently she goes by Lady A. So this woke band, Lady Antebellum, or sorry, Lady A, is now trying to sue this black woman and basically gain the trademark to the name Lady A. Now, if this isn't one of the funniest stories you've ever heard, this is just ridiculous on so many levels. I don't even know if anyone was even complaining about Lady Antebellum's name beforehand. Unless you looked it up, I doubt that you even knew what the word antebellum was. I didn't know what the name was. I just figured it was the name of some woman in history or something like that. Or it was just a made up person, or it was someone that they knew that had that nickname. I ended up looking up the word antebellum, and apparently the word refers to the time period before the Civil War. And in a statement from the band, I guess they got their name because where they took their first band pictures was in an antebellum style home in the South, and it was reminding them of all the music of the South that influenced them: Southern rock, blues, R&B, and gospel, and country, which they made in a statement on Twitter. That all seems pretty innocent to me. Doesn't seem like there was any malice in the choosing of that name. But like many of these social justice warriors and people that want to take this alleged moral high ground nowadays, they decided to change their name because they said that they found that it was offensive to, I guess, their fans. And to me, offense should only come when offense was the intention of the person, to which this thing belongs to. So, for instance, like their name, Lady Antebellum, was based on the Southern style antebellum home that they took their first band pictures in. And it reminded them of just all the stuff that they enjoyed about the South, all the music that has influenced them. That's all innocent. There's no malice behind that. But I don't know if their fans actually did come out to them and say, hey, this is offensive to us. Do you even know what antebellum means? I don't know. But the fact that they try to take this moral high ground, change their name on something that wasn't even intended to be offensive in the first place, and now with them not doing their research, which whoever their PR person is or their agent, they should get fired because clearly no one researched that someone else had the name Lady A. But how ironic is it that there's a black woman with the name Lady A as her artist name, and now they're trying to sue her to take the name that she's had for apparently decades. I've never listened to her music, but I'm sure it's probably better than theirs. Now they're suing her to steal the name from her. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. You literally cannot make this stuff up. So I don't know if any of you guys have really looked into this story, but I just think this is hilarious. Yeah, they don't deserve any right to that woman's name, her artist name. If she's had that name for years, that's her name, and too bad for them. They thought that they were gonna, be at the forefront of this whole movement and everything like that. And now, where their original name didn't come from a place of malice, their new name does. Their old name came from things that inspired them to create music and inspired them, for the path of their musical careers. And now their new name is based on them trying to steal a name from someone. So how ironic it is. And I hope that this woman doesn't cave to them. They just need a good wake-up call. Apparently, they've tried to claim that they've used the trademark Lady A for a long time or something like that. I don't think that that's even remotely true. I've never heard of them referred to that, but I've also not really listened to a ton of their music. So I hope the woman who actually is Lady A gets what she deserves. Looks like, trying to be this beacon of, political correctness seems to have come to backfire. And hopefully this opens their eyes to see that all that matters is their intent. As long as their name originally came from a genuine place, that's all that matters. They're going to have people that are going to complain about their name. But do you really change your name for a select few people that have an issue with it? And just because it means Antebellum means prior to the war, that just means prior to the war. It doesn't mean that you support slavery. It doesn't mean that you support all the negative connotations that go with the South. That doesn't mean anything. That's implied, but that's not truth. So let me know what you guys think. I think this story's hilarious. I'm gonna keep up with it because I hope they just get run right over with this lawsuit that they're filing. And if this Lady A woman, this Anita White, decides to actually give up the name Lady A, I hope she gets a giant payday. But I would hope that her dignity to not take the money and really stick it to them and show them the hypocrisy that they're showing right now by trying to steal this established blues singer's name when the original idea of them changing their name was to supposedly defeat racism. There's just nothing to say. You can't make this stuff up. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll have another video out soon. Thanks for watching.